Everybody give it up for Billy Willig!
Thank you, John. I was on Cartoon Network when I was 8, but I was not on the Real Housewives. I was an extra on the TV show Atlanta. I got cut out, but I don't think John has ever heard of that show. Childish who? No, this place is nice, man. This place is swanky. For me. There's only one TV on the wall and it's turned off. That's nice, dude. Doing comedy, you gotta do a lot of shows in like dive bars and stuff, and I don't really drink, so I don't know if I fit in at bars that well. I just feel like personally I can't trust anyone who owns over 10 flat screen TVs but no Nintendo 64. That's just a bad ratio to have. This looks like 75 inches. We could be playing Super Smash Brothers right now. One time my mom called me out and she said, "Billy, guess what? I just got a brand new 60-inch color TV." I said, "Mom, all TVs are color now." You didn't have to specify. Like what if my roommate came home one day and he was like, "Check it out, dude, it's 100 inches, 4K, 3D. I'd be like, "Is it color?" It was a good deal. We could watch Andy Griffith's show or I Love Lucy in full HD. I miss being a kid. I miss my childhood. The thing I miss most about being a kid was those Girls Gone Wild commercials that used to come on at 4 in the morning. Remember those? I think we need a reboot, right? Call Disney or whoever. We need a Girls Gone Wild 4 a.m. commercial reboot. I want to know what those girls are up to now. I want to know if they're still going wild. I want to know if they're still girls. They gotta at least be women by now, right? And that's being generous in 2021. It'll be called Women and Non-Binary Persons Gone Wild. Call Netflix. Netflix would take that trash and you know it. They took Cuties, those girls weren't even 18. Don't get mad at me, I don't work there. You know, I thought the female nipple was shaped like a star until my first girlfriend. We were making out, getting hot and heavy. She took her shirt off. I was like, "Where's the logo? Where's Doug Stanhope? Are we getting vaccinated? What's the deal?"
Yeah, buddy. Hey!
All right, fearless out here. I think I'm too poor to get vaccinated, dude. Like, if you're not paying for it, you're the product, right? I had the China hoax virus, I had it. I was real sick for a couple days. It wasn't that bad. I lost my taste and smell. But that's pretty lucky in the terms of the 5 senses, right? Taste and smell. Because if I lost like vision and hearing, I don't think I could have played World of Warcraft for that 2-week quarantine. That's all I did. That got me thinking though, like what if the coronavirus added more senses, like the ability to talk to Bruce Willis's ghost? Or the ability to enjoy Machine Gun Kelly's music? I would take that. At this point, I would take that. They keep playing that song?
No!
Alright, it's catchy. Alright. What if COVID-19 gave you the ability to fly? Then we would all be super spreaders, right? I mean, I know we all already are right now, but if they were like, "Hey, you're gonna lose your taste and smell, but you'll have the ability to fly," you'd be like, "Well, Meemaw's kind of mean anyway." spit in my mouth. Let's do this. I just got back from Orlando this morning, traveling, doing comedy. One thing I've learned from traveling is that a lot of other cities, especially big cities, they have tolls on the road. Like, you gotta spend way more money than you'd ever make doing comedy just to get into these cities. I guess that's how they keep these cities so nice and safe, right? Whatever. So I'm like, man, I miss Atlanta. There's no tolls in Atlanta. And then I came home, I realized we do have tolls here. Every time I stop at a red light in Atlanta, a nice man walks up to my window. And an Atlanta toll operator. And he's got a cardboard sign or maybe a McDonald's cup, right? And I hand him $1. And that's how we keep Atlanta so nice. And safe. Another thing I learned traveling is that if you're gonna call it a non-smoking hotel room, there should at least be less than 3 cigarette burns in the mattress, right? That's fair, right? And maybe no evidence of heavy drug abuse in the bathroom. Like, hey, $200 fine if you smoke, but feel free to shoot up here at Red Roof Inn in Columbus, Ohio. I'm just saying, if there's scorch marks in the toilet and a hole punched in the door, I'm smoking a cigarette. And I'm not paying $200. All right, you guys are with me. Thank you. It's March now. You guys have a good Valentine's Day, Black History Month, and all that.
It's my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday!
Thank you.
Last year for Valentine's Day, Hooters was giving out free food if you were single. So my girlfriend was like, "Hey Billy, you should go to Hooters, tell them you're single, and get some free food." I said, "Babe, I tell them I'm single every time I go to Hooters." Not a problem. Nah, my girlfriend's great. She gets on my nerves sometimes though. Like, she's always handing me all of her stuff. Like, one minute I'm just standing there minding my business. Next minute I got her phone, her keys, her wallet. And it's annoying, you know? So I found a solution. I'm just Butterfingers now. I started dropping everything. It was a little expensive in the beginning. Like, I had to replace her phone screen. I had to replace something called the Jacqueline Hill palette. I don't know what that is, but it's very colorful when it hits linoleum. Because it just gets on my nerves because she has the audacity to criticize my cargo shorts. She's like, "Your cargo shorts are ugly. You look like my dad. Why are they camo?" And I'm like, "Hey, I need an extra pocket on either side of my shorts to carry all your stuff and remain breezy while maintaining low visibility to predators." It's not my fault someone decided to wear underwear as pants today. That's what leggings are. They're underwear. They used to be called long johns. Now everyone's walking around in their long johns. It's so strange. We moved in together. We got an apartment. My apartment has this weird policy. I'm not allowed to have any plants outside on the balcony. Isn't that weird? It doesn't bother me that much. Luckily, all my marijuana plants were meant to be kept indoors anyway. Grow light. Got some hydroponics. You can vape weed now. You can vape marijuana with a vaporizer. I'm sure y'all haven't heard about this, but you guys all look like cops. They don't like it when you bring those weed pens on an airplane, though. They get tight about that. I had the genius idea, you know, CBD oil is legal in all 50 states, right? Totally legal. So there I am at the airport, and TSA pulls me aside. They had found my weed cartridge. So they pulled it out and said, "What's this?" So I was like, relax, it's CBD. And then they said, well, then why was it up your ass? It works better that way. Suppository. It's new. It's all the rage on TikTok right now. I was driving around my neighborhood and I passed by an elementary school. And this elementary school was real proud. They had a big banner out front and it read in big letters, "This is a drug-free elementary school." I was like, so? Aren't all elementary schools drug-free? Because if not, then I think I missed out on a really cool childhood. I welcome to art class, kids. These are called psilocybin mushrooms. We're gonna take an eighth to the dome, put on some Grateful Dead, and then maybe we'll draw. I don't know yet. Maybe we'll have a drum circle. Welcome to PE class. This is called testosterone entonate. Middle school is going to be tough, so we're going to get you kids jacked and tan. New Year's resolutions, how they going? Not well? Yeah, I was trying to get in shape, trying to get healthy. I went to the store and I bought some vitamins. When I got home, I realized the vitamins that I bought were for men age 55 plus. But I'm kind of broke, so I've just been taking them. I think they're messing me up though. I take one of those Equate 55 pluses and I just want to put on tube socks and watch golf. I complain about the price of Marlboro Lights. I play scratch off even when there's a line. They've just been messing me up. So I'm like, I need to get on a workout routine. I need to get on a program. The only workout routine I could think of off the top of my head was the presidential fitness test. Remember that? George Bush was president. You guys voted for him. You remember? I looked at the presidential fitness test because I wanted to make sure that I'm still in good enough shape that I can still kick a 5th grader's ass. But it turns out, no, I cannot. A 5th grader would mess me up, dude. He'd be Fortnite dancing over my body. Like, what's up now, bitch? I've never been yeeted on before. I don't know what it means. I've been beat up before, but never to the soundtrack, Old Town Road, by Lil Nas X, featuring Billy Ray Cyrus. Kids are weird now. Kids like to go on the internet and watch videos of other people playing video games. What is that? When I was a kid, if I had to sit there and watch someone else play a video game, I would cry. And I would tell my mom. And my mom would say, find a game that's 2 players. What happened to baseball cards? Do kids have baseball cards? I don't see them anymore. I don't hang out with kids that much. Yeah, right. I just don't see it though. Yeah, or what? They go for like 10 grand on eBay now or something. This guy sells sneakers on the internet.
Resell high.
Nah, man. Kids don't have baseball cards anymore. I think the problem is you can't battle with them, right? Like, I'm a Braves fan. Freddie Freeman was batting 300 last season, but Blue Eyes White Dragon has 3,000 attack points. Do the math. You can battle with Pokemon. Pokemon put out a blockbuster hit movie starring A-list celebrity Ryan Reynolds. I said A-list celebrity Ryan Reynolds. What's the last movie Topps put out? Upper Deck can't afford Deadpool. A beat up old Charizard sells for $1,500 on eBay. Alright, only this guy knows what I'm talking about. I'm on Facebook. Have we heard of this? Facebook? Download TikTok if you don't know what I'm talking about. I saw an article on Facebook and the headline read, "Scientists did an experiment. They let the McDonald's cheeseburger out for a whole year and you won't believe what happens." I was like, yo, I must be a scientist because I know what happens. I got 3 or 4 experiments in the backseat of my car right now. Why stop at McDonald's? I got Burger King, Wendy's. I got Chick-fil-A and Popeyes we can compare. I'm just saying, if scientists ever need to know how long an old Walmart receipt will last in a Scooby-Doo Velcro wallet, all they gotta do is call me. I got answers. I used to work at a computer store, fixing viruses and things like that. It was a wonderful learning experience.
Did you wear a mask?
No, that's a weird question to ask. Oh, because of the viruses? Alright. This is a smart crowd, I take it. Nah, it was a great learning experience, though. I learned so much. One of the things I learned is that some people still say www dot. That's a waste of time. By the time you get finished saying www dot, I've already found your website. I found out which celebrity you look the most like, face swapped you with Aquaman, and I stole your identity. So PS5 secured, man. As a fan of language, though, I appreciate that you like to use the website's formal pronunciation. That's very fancy. I like that. But if you're going to do that, you got to do the whole thing, right? It's https://www.pornhub.com. That's the formal pronunciation. Very fancy. Did you get that one, smart guy? That's where the viruses come from. I don't think the mask is helping. Remember when all we had to worry about was that the Harry Potter books were corrupting our children? Glorifying the occult? I don't know. Like, I'm a baptized Christian, y'all. My beliefs cannot be challenged by 12-year-olds conjuring potions and fighting dragons and stuff. Like, I used to believe in the one true God, but then I read this other book, and a little boy talks to a snake. Somebody drinks unicorn blood. No, I don't know what to believe. Climate change is a bunch of liberal bullshit. You with me? Yeah. I used to believe in climate change. I watched all the documentaries, but then I saw this other film where a really buff guy picks up a hammer, and it said that he controls the weather. So now I don't know what to believe. I like you. Can she come to all the shows? It's a birthday. Oh, it's your birthday, that's right.
Yeah.
I'll buy you a blonde or a sour or whatever the fuck they sell here. I'm sorry, I don't drink it. I haven't drank it 3 years. I had a great idea for a drink. You know everybody's drinking like the White Claws and the seltzers and all that. I want to come out with a hard seltzer called Gamer Girl Bathwater. That's $1 million idea. Ask Belle Delphine. You can't argue with that. I was traveling one time, I stopped at a gas station, and I was like, literally about to run out of gas. I didn't want to have to stop, but I absolutely had to. And I got out, and I realized I was in a bad area because all of the benches were chained to the ground. Who's out here stealing benches? What do you do with them? You just got a bunch of seating room at your place? Hey, come on over, man. Socially distancing. The Chevron's basically giving these things away. Did you know that gas station had to lose enough benches before they finally started to start chaining them down? Like, well, damn it, Leroy, that's the third bench this week. If we lose another bench, we're going out of business. Get the chains. I want to start a band. We're going to be called Windows XP. Our first album will be called Service Pack 1. Our second album will be called Service Pack 2. And then we're going to change our name to Windows Vista, and we're going to suck. I think the symbol for @ on the computer, it should have been for around. Right? Because it's an A, and then the little tail of the A, it goes around the A. All right. I like waitresses. They always ask me if I'm okay. Sometimes I wonder if they really care. My favorite song about a man in a box is Man in the Box by Alice in Chains. My favorite movie about a cube is Cube. You guys are fun, man. My dominatrix makes me do this. One time I was standing outside a bar, and it was not as nice as this bar. And this old guy comes up to me, and he tells me that 1,000 years ago, if he were to cut off my top knot, I would have to commit ritual suicide. Well, he was right, but I found it strange that a guy in a white cowboy hat and white cowboy boots was teaching me about medieval Japanese history. And it made me realize that old dudes are just jealous that I have more hair than them. Because money can't buy hair. I learned that. Look at Jeff Bezos. Richest man in the world. Look at Joe Rogan, signed a $250 million deal with Spotify. Not a strand of hair on the guy. Elon Musk has hair plugs. Google it. That's not his hair, that's from his butt. Google Elon Musk before hair plugs. They wouldn't put that guy in Iron Man 2. You know what I got 1 billion of? Strands of hair on my head and various other places. I'm a hair billionaire. Order that with 2 days shipping, Jeff Bezos, you punk ass bitch. Slow Pour, you guys have been so great. Thank you, John and the venue. Thank you, Andrew. Shout out.